Good morning, athletes. Happy Friday. We're going to get into this right away. Short warm up again. A quick strength portion today, mostly pulling movements and pushing. And then we've got a nice sprint workout for the workout itself. I think you'll have fun with it. Get a really quick burn. So, hope you enjoy it. Warm up, we're going to start with just 5 minutes of a running clock. We're just going to move through a chipper, 200-meter run, basically just a minute of running. So go out for 30 seconds, come back for 30 seconds. Then we're going to go into 100 single unders. If you don't have a jump rope, you can just kind of hop in place, or if you have a plate or a target to hop to, you can just hop onto that, hop on and off. Each hop on and off would be 1 rep each, so you can just do that. Then we're going to go into 50 mountain climbers, 40 jumping jacks, and then 20 hollow rocks. Those mountain climbers, again, we're working on either the fast version where we're bringing our knee up to our elbows, jumping jacks, you guys know the jumping jacks, and then hollow rocks, again, focusing on keeping that low back pressed into the ground. We're just going to extend out just a little bit of momentum and rock back and forth, trying to keep that body in that nice tight position. Remember those hollow rocks. We will have some of those maybe a little bit later. After the warm-up, we're going to get into our strength portion. 3 sets of max repetitions of each one. We're doing a minute in each set of these movements. Then we're going to take a little bit of rest after we get through each 3 sets. So, first set is going to be dumbbell tricep extensions. You may have done this before if you've done some bodybuilding work. Dumbbell tricep extension, we're just going to need either 1 dumbbell and we can hold it in both hands, or if you have a lighter dumbbell, you can just do it with 1. But what we're doing is going to raise this overhead. We're going to lock out our arms. This is your finished position with your triceps locked. We're going to then bring this down without moving through our shoulder. We're just moving in our elbow position. Bring it down only as far as you can based on your mobility. And then we're going to then extend it back up, kick it out, extend and lock those triceps. So that is going to be what it looks like for 1 arm, for 2 arms. 1 arm is the same thing. You should be feeling it here in your tricep. You may feel a little bit in your elbow, but if your elbow is uncomfortable, then you maybe have a little bit too heavy of a weight. You need to drop to something a little bit lighter. You'll realize that you don't need a dumbbell. You can use any type of weight for what I just did. Even if you have a resistance band, you can do it with a resistance band. So we're going to do a minute worth of those tricep extensions. Then we're going to go into dumbbell bent over row. Bent over row, 2 different options here. You can either do it single arm here and swap arms however you need to. So that's going to look this position here. You can support your leg if you'd like. Just pulling that up until it just barely touches the chest. That's our finished position. Coming back down. If you want to use it two-handed, same idea. We're just coming up, feeling it in our shoulders, in our back, and letting it come back down. Those will be your bent over rows. And then finally, the last movement is going to be calf raises. Pretty simple here. We're just going to hold the dumbbell either in front of us or in a suitcase position. Either of these is going to be fine. It's going to accomplish the same thing. The calf raises, we're just going to be basically pressing up onto our toes, raising our heels off the ground, and coming back down. There's not a lot of movement involved in it, but you will feel it as you flex through your calf muscle, which is what we're going for today. So, just a little bit of bodybuilding today. That's all we've got in the strength portion. After the strength, we're going to get into a full body sprint workout. So, 3 different AMRAPs, different time domains and rep schemes for each. So, we're going to start with a 6-minute AMRAP of 6 up downs and 6 dumbbell hang power cleans. After that, we're going to rest for 90 seconds. Then we're going to start over with 5 minutes, 5 up downs and 5 dumbbell hang power cleans. Once you finish that, you're gonna rest 1 minute, and then we're gonna do one more time, 4 minutes, 4 reps, as you might expect. Those up downs again, you guys should be very familiar at this point, but it's the burpee without the push-up. So we're gonna go down into our push-up position, plank, then just come back out of it, stand up. Just like that. Really focus on bringing your legs, your hips explosively upward, and getting your legs underneath you before you stand that up. Try not to catch it in the bottom of a squat and then squat out of it. That'll just fatigue you more. The dumbbell hang power cleans. If you're just using one dumbbell, we're gonna try to do that. Hang it right here in this position. Just a slight dip in the legs and the hips. We're gonna have that track down in between our legs. We're going to explosively drive that upwards through our hips. Let it come up to our shoulders. Finish with our elbows forward. Don't want to finish here. Want to make sure we're finishing all the way through. Get those shoulders all the way through. So you got the up downs and then the hang power cleans. Pretty simple workout for today. Goal of that workout is to breathe really hard. Push it hard as you go through it. You should be able to maintain that pace all the way through all 3 AMRAPs as you get a little bit of rest and a little bit shorter time to make fewer reps. Once we get through the workout, we do have a little finisher today, 5-minute core finisher. What that's going to consist of is 20 shoulder taps, 15 tuck ups, and 20 dead bugs. It's a lot of repetitions. It's going to be a big core burner, so you're going to have to focus on trying to maintain it, try to get through the mental portion. So shoulder taps, we're going to be in our push-up plank position. We're just alternating our hands up to our shoulders, just tapping it lightly. Try not to rock your body too much back and forth. Try to maintain that kind of core stability. Then we're going to have tuck-ups. Tuck-ups, you'll be laying on your back, low back pressed on the ground. We're going to extend all the way out like we are in our hollow rock position you had before. Then we're going to come up, bring our knees to our chest as far as we can, and our arms forward. Should be almost kind of like a crunch position. It's going to kind of look like that. Try to make your range of motion pretty good. Get all the way through that as you finish it. Finally, we'll have dead bugs. Legs will be up here. Hands will just be above you. This is basically your dead bug position. Then you're going to extend out your leg, extend out your opposite arm, and then come back. The goal of dead bugs here is to try to move with slow, controlled movements. It's not something that you should be doing for speed. So really focus on feeling it, keeping that low back pushed in, shoulders off the ground. All right, hope you have a great one. Have a great Friday, great weekend, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks.